I get into this, I just want to say something, which is all the art in this video is by Really Dark and Windy, or actual Pokemon art, but all the pre-evolution Pokemon art you see is by Really Dark and Windy. There will be a link to his fakemon wiki at the end and also in the description, so go check him out. His art is amazing. So we'll see you on the list. Number 5. A Pancham pre-evolution. Now the art here is again by Really Dark and Windy, and I think this would be interesting to have a sort of maybe fire fighting before it evolves into Pancham, which would maybe allow him to learn, like, I don't know, Fire Punch or something, and then when Pancham would evolve, it would be pretty cool. And honestly, I think that it has a chance of being good. So let's head on to the next Pokemon. Number 4. I can't remember the name of this Pokemon, so I'll just refer to it as the pre-evolution of Sneeze. So this would be the pre-evolution of the pre-evolution, and I would say Fairy Grass. Or Grass Psychic for its pre-evolution. And if it shot like seeds or something, I don't know. I mean, the evolution line is already complete, so it's up to you. But yeah. Number 3. A Rotom pre-evolution could be something like a Spark. Or in this design, something that looks part Rotom and kind of just part electricity, and it's still forming. So when it finally evolves, it becomes the electric ghost type we all know and love. Seriously, if you played Pokemon Sun, Moon, or if you're watching this in the future, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, you at least know Rotom. And I think it's adorable, it's a great idea, so yeah. Number two. Now, I'm not a fan of Hoopa. I don't like him, and I definitely prefer Rotom, but I do think the designs are cool, and by the way, on his Fakemon wiki, Dark and Windy, it's a pre-evolved form and an evolved form, but his video will say that Hoopa can still change in between Hoopa Bound and Hoopa Unbound via the same method, but Hoopa Unbound and Hoopa Bound, now both are very similar. He just gets a tiny bit stronger being Hoopa Unbound, which is still very bound because he hasn't evolved. It's an interesting concept if you ask me, and I think it would be cool giving this Pokemon 4 different forms. Also potentially having him hold a golden nugget and then be bred to get this in baby form. That would be adorable. 1. Number 1. If you know me, this one isn't surprising at all. A Mimikyu pre-evolution. I have tons of ideas for a Mimikyu pre-evolution, and I pronounce it Mimikyu, not Mimikyu. Or it's really up to you because we don't have an official pronunciation. So I'm going to refer to it as Mimikyu. But a potential pre-evolution, I was thinking, I don't know, maybe it dressing up as a Pichu and it evolving into Pikachu and then evolving into Raichu. I think that would be cool, but I don't know. And with a pre-evolution, it would be able to be found earlier in the game, which would mean you could grow a bond with it easier. And potentially having this little doll thing be found in the graveyard, and then maybe at like level 30. So you'll have it at like Akala Island. It evolves. And maybe the orb gives it life or something. Or the orb holds it up since it clearly is weaker. I don't know how it would evolve, though, now that I think about it. How would it get the Mimikyu sheet? I don't know, I don't care, and I love this concept. Subscribe for more and join Team Bluebro, and definitely check out Really Dark and Windy, who made all the art featured in this video. I didn't even ask him. I just told him on Twitter, like, hey, I'm using your stuff, and I grabbed some from his fakemon wiki, and I'm crediting him, so, yeah. Thanks, Really Dark and Windy.